Welcome back or welcome to the channel. This is me, Hasini Lakshminarayanan, founder of the First Step.
On various issues related to youth and women and environment. They shared their views on women in Indian Army, and then after that, aim of Studiometrics is holistic development of youth in Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities in India because it's been really wonderful. Till date, I have completed about more than 550 courses.
This is the first step in association with the CIT, Chennai Institute of Technologies, the number two college in Tamil Nadu, Chennai. And as for the guest for today, we have an amazing, good personality, and he's a great inspiration for me as well. He's a VFOS volunteer, and he's also associated with the Girls Up as research and ideation team, and he's also a joint secretary at the Studio Matrix. Also, he is an amazing person who would like to spread peace all over the world, and he's currently working on the field of sustainable development. I am so curious to hear from him and hope that you are as well. So we have Parth Bhatt. Hi, I hope that you're doing well and safe.
I'm all fine. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you so much for accepting the invitation and being present here. So I'll start with my questions.
Sure.
So you are a VFOS volunteer at United Nations India. So what role do you play there?
All right. So, as a force volunteer, I have served in about 5 campaigns since last year. And in these campaigns, I have worked on various issues related to youth and women and environment, basically related to the Sustainable Development Goals by UNDP. And the most major one of these was the Fight Against Corona campaign, which lasted a few months last year where we worked with the NYKS and the NSS of Government of India to support the corona recovery in India.
That is pretty much incredible and insane and amazing. I mean, just still being 16, I believe, if I'm not wrong.
Mm.
You've taken a great initiative being a VFOS volunteer, and from the side of First Step, I really appreciate you and hope that you can help more and more people as well. So that moving on further, as we've heard, you are associated with the Girls Up. So what is Girls Up, and what is your work there as a member of the research and ideation team?
All right, so Girl Up is an initiative under the United Nations Foundation, and its aim is spreading equality and uplifting girls in various roles, for example, leadership and policy making. So in last 5 to 6 months, I have worked in about 18 initiatives of Girl Up, and the one which I count as the most major one are the activities which were organized on Army Day 2021, where we had a few veterans from the Indian Armed Forces, and we had a panel discussion where they shared their views on women in Indian Army. And then after that, we formed a community where we help clearing doubts of young girls who aspire to become officers in the Indian Armed Forces.
That's pretty much amazing, and I'm happy that there's an association who can, encourage and spread awareness of this particular topic because this is also necessary, so that many people can reach out as well. So again, incredible, and also not only these two mentions are already great, but apart from that, you're also a joint secretary at Studio Matrix. So what is that about?
All right, so Studiometrics is not a very old initiative. It was founded last year, during the starting of last year with the onset of the pandemic and lockdown. So the basic aim of Studiometrics is holistic development of youth in Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities in India because as we can see, we have infrastructure in Tier 1 cities and metropolitan cities, but there's a lot of talent underlying in these Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities, and a lot of opportunities aren't available. So student works for these kids. And by now, we have a reach of over 25,000 students in over 150 cities in India, and we are expanding more.
It's amazing, and yeah, as you said, I hope that as years pass and as days pass, this does spread more in and reach out to more new people because this is again a great initiative taken by you, and again appreciate you for that. And recently,
Sorry for interrupting. I just wanted to tell that it's not entirely my initiative. I have a whole core team which is working on it, so it's our initiative.
yeah, okay, we'll put it as our initiative as you request as well. So yeah, that's pretty much amazing as well. Uh, and I believe recently you posted about you being selected by the prestigious United Nations System Staff College to undertake a course with them. Also, as mentioned about your on internet, you're an alumnus of Peace Operations Training Institute, USA, and many other UN institutes as well. So, how has your experience been? Again, an incredible opportunity as well. So yeah, talk about that.
All right, thank you. So my experience has been really wonderful. Till date, I have completed about more than 550 courses by various United Nations institutes, United States Institute of Peace, Ivy League universities, and Peace Operations Training Institute USA. So talking about UN System Staff College, I'm basically doing courses. Like I was selected by the Knowledge Center for Sustainable Development of the United Nations System Staff College, which is based in Germany, Bonn, Germany. And the courses for which I was selected, they are about sustainable development and policy cycle, policy coherence, how can we progress on sustainable development as a whole. And other than that, talking about Peace Operations Training Institute USA, I did my specialized training in military studies from there. So it's about UN peacekeeping and the role of peacekeepers in that.
That is pretty much amazing. 558 quizzes is insane. I mean, it's not easy for a 16-year-old to do so. And you are a great inspiration for me as well. I have to say that, and I'm very much happy to interview you, and happy that I brought you into this association so that many more people could know about what incredible stuff you're doing. So thank you for accepting our invitation and being present here. So one main question which I've always wanted to ask you since I was connected is what is your motto and why did you want to spread peace?
All right. So my motto is the time to think was yesterday. Today is the time to act. We have already spent a lot of time in discussing stuff and not actually doing something. So it's the time to act as we don't have a lot of time left. And my sole aim in this life is to make this world a better place to live in. We know that for development and for the welfare of humanity, peace is very crucial. Like if we see the 5 Ps of the Agenda 2030 of the United Nations, peace is quite you can say it's quite important for that. And we have even seen it in SDG 17. So yeah, like it's one of the 5 Ps and it is important. So I'm working on it too.
Amazing. Again, I mean, I just have no other word to explain how I feel. So I guess we'll just go with this. Incredible. And keep doing what you're doing. And I hope that one day everybody looks up to you, you being an inspiration. You already are, for a note. But as years pass on, people looked up you. I mean, look up to you and look you as a very big inspiration for them as well. I really do wish for it because I hope and I believe that you deserve more and more. So all the best. And we have seen you with a tremendous number of foreign heads of states, presidents, prime ministers, ambassadors, and stakeholders. So what do you discuss in the meetings which you have with them? And first of all, that itself is amazing. I mean, what you actually doing? But yeah, go ahead. What you actually discuss in those meetings?
All right. So thanks a lot for your kind words. And till date, I have had meetings with over 1,000 stakeholders, policymakers, presidents, heads of states, ambassadors, diplomats, academicians from around the world. So we discuss a very wide variety of topics there, like, for example, upliftment of youth, integration of artificial intelligence and education, sustainable development, policy coherence, and climate change, and bilateral and multilateral relationships. So, yeah, these are some of the major topics, but I make sure that I make sustainable development a point in almost all the meetings I attend.
Amazing. And about sustainable development, what work have you done in this field of sustainable development?
Talking about sustainable development, I have been working on it since quite some time now. In 2017, I was awarded the AVA Award of Excellence by wife of Chief of Army Staff for my works in science and technology and community upliftment through sustainable development, which involved transforming transitioning barren desert land of Thar Desert into green science park, totally made up of waste material, and several other initiatives by me.
Amazing again. I mean, you were just incredible, insane. And just the world will have to see what I mean. It has already seen, but I believe that you will bring a change in this world and spread peace as you wish for. And is there anything which you would like to change in the society? If so, what would that be?
Talking about what I want to change in the society is that, as we can see in our generation, our attention spans are getting shorter, and we are becoming more meaner as people. So I would like to change that. And if we see in a lot of people, a lot of teenagers, especially nowadays, they are just blindly following trends on Instagram and other social media, and not really utilizing their potential to the fullest, and doing things just for the sake of looking cool. Like, for example, if there's some trend going viral and it is very unproductive, they will still do it just to follow the masses. And one more very big problem is that we aren't very good listeners, and most of the times, like almost all the times, all most of the teenagers and people in general, they listen just to reply, not to understand. And that's one of the reasons of a lot of fights and instability nowadays in interpersonal relations. So these are two of the things which I would like to change.
Definitely, and an amazing thought as well. And I believe that you will bring the change in the society as well. And that leaves us to the end, I believe. And you are amazing. You are an amazing inspiration, a great personality as well. Thank you for accepting the invitation and being present here this evening. And I wish the best for you to achieve